Hey, brother! And welcome, everyone, to another edition of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are taking on the internet's hardest Lily and James Potter quiz.
This is one of those classics where it's like they are very important characters, but they are not very prominent characters, which means that chances are the details that we're going to be asked about them are going to be very obscure and small.
It feels like there's not much to know, which means the things you need to know are like really specific.
Yeah. Let's dive on in. Hey, brother! In case you guys are new to the Jay vs. Ben format, this is how it is going to work. Our dad is here with us today, and he is going to be reading us today's 10 regular questions plus an additional 4 Quizmaster questions.
Ben and I will have to answer all of the questions completely from memory unless we both decide we have absolutely no idea, in which case our dad can then give us the multiple choice answers. Also, if you'd like to play along, there is a link to the quiz in the description down below.
Dad, you've seen the questions. How are we gonna do?
I don't know how well. The first question, I think everybody will get. After that, I don't have any idea how anybody knows any of this.
Okay.
Outstanding. Well, hopefully we can impress Dad.
Yeah.
First, an easy one. Which house did this pair belong to?
Oh, man. I wore the right shirt today. Easy. 3, 2, 1.
The most noble house of Potter. No, Gryffindor. Gryffindor.
And Gryffindor is correct.
Okay, all right. That's a
right.
softball.
Softball for the first one.
They got to start with the obvious.
Yeah,
because,
they
again,
want to like lull you into a false sense of security.
Classic.
Classic
people who make quizzes.
The second question is a little more difficult. I would expect you to get it. However, what was Lily Potter's maiden name?
Okay.
No trouble at all.
I was gonna say, Dad, there you were really setting us up for, like, you know,
Disaster.
parental expectations and disappointment, meeting at the crossroads of pure pain.
Sure.
You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Evans.
Evans is correct.
No problem whatsoever. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Now it is time for the first Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Emily Stock and selected by the patrons. In the photograph of the Order of the Phoenix members, who is standing between Lily and James?
Well, now that feels roughly impossible. Who's standing between them?
Oof. Yes.
Who would stand?
And I can tell you that your staff knew the answer to this question.
Is that right?
That is
That's
correct.
what they say.
That's what they say.
Of course they.
Kat said she knew it.
Okay. Good for Kat. Who would be standing between? I mean, it feels
like that would be like. I know. That's what I'm saying. You know,
feels like it's gotta be.
I'm thinking that, but I could be wrong. There's at least one answer.
Do we want to go to multiple choice or
no? No. I know what the multiple choice would be.
Yeah. Okay. I feel okay about it.
I feel okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Peter Pettigrew.
Oh, I put serious.
Oh, that was the other one I thought.
And the answer is Peter Pettigrew.
Yes, because he stands between them, right? He's the problem. Do you get it?
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
It's just upsetting to think
symbolic.
It's upsetting to think that Peter had such a prominent location in like one of the few photographs we have of Lily and James.
Right. It's like every time Harry looks at them, he has to be like, also, you're the one who killed them. Sort of. I mean, Voldemort.
Right, yeah.
Bigger problem.
Yeah.
But also not Peter.
What a rat. Literally. You can say it because it's true.
Yeah. That's why it's not offensive. Also, it's Peter, so even if you are offensive, like...
Are we ready for the next question?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I expect you to get this one. What did James and Lily's Patronuses have in common?
They were silver. No, actually, I was saying that as a joke, and I wrote it.
Okay. It's like, why are you giving it away, Jonathan?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know how specific to get with this, but I mean, we all understand they're both elephants, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
3, 2, 1.
They were deer?
They're both deer?
They were both deer, is correct.
Right. Okay,
yes.
I was like,
yes.
I mean, I don't know how many people this would be the case for, but if you didn't know that a stag and a doe were
the same thing. This is also like, is this confirmed information? It must be if they put it on the Pottermore quiz, but it's like Snape's Patronus is a doe. It was Lily's.
Maybe hers was actually a chillin.
Ah,
You know, small
worthy.
Yeah, because it's Lily.
That's pretty good.
Right?
I don't
Right.
hate it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I got that.
Mistook. So the most recent Harry Potter film introduced a new beast called a chillin.
Which is like a
Spelled
small deer,
Qilin.
obviously.
Goes without saying. And it has the unique ability to determine the purity of one's soul, and if one is pure of heart, it will bow before them.
And it would be fitting because James could transform into a stag if Lily's was then like a small mythical deer that could determine the chosen one, because of course Harry is the chosen one.
I am the chosen one.
The chillin.
Chillin'.
Got it. I think that's reasonable dot to connect there, Ben. I'm very proud.
Thanks.
There we go. Yeah.
Love
Okay.
it when Dad comes to the office.
I'm proud of everything you guys do. Are you kidding me? Where did James and Lily live together as a married couple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like so far, short of the
The
Quizmaster questions, you're in real danger of getting everything correct.
Well, Ben, let's just, let's not, all right,
Okay. All right.
please.
Yeah. Okay.
All
I got
right.
you. No pressure. No pressure. You
Yeah.
ready? 3, 2, 1.
Their house
Their house.
in Godric's Hollow.
In Godric's house. That is correct.
We could have gone very literal with
Yeah.
this. Which house do they belong to? The House of Potter, of course.
Right. Yeah, right.
We are moving on to question number 6, which is the second Quizmaster question of the game.
Oh, no.
Submitted by Kelsey and Peyton Vo and selected by the patrons. What is the epitaph inscribed on James and Lily's gravestone?
Oh, no. Oh, no. What is the epitaph on their gravestone? I feel like I know Dumbledore's. No, not Dumbledore's. I know, like, Dumbledore's mom's. What is this? Hold on.
Once again, Kat had the benefit of the multiple choice, but she got it right.
Ugh. Cat.
I bet you get it
Catherine.
with multiple choice.
I bet we can get it with multiple choice. However,
Oh, you have it?
well, it's up
No.
there. It's up there.
I mean, it's got it.
I
Okay.
feel like
Mm,
it's. I mean, I'm not gonna write everything.
mm. It's like, I feel like Harry doesn't get it when he reads it. And Hermione's like, no, it means this.
Right. Yes. Yeah. And I feel like I can dance around it, but I don't think I can get it word for word. But I also know if we get multiple choice, unless they're very cleverly disguised,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'll almost certainly have it then.
Well, sure. I mean, I'd go multiple choice if that's what you want to do. I'm in it.
Do you have a guess?
No. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is what always happens.
Jonathan thinks he has it.
Gave him too much time to think. He went deep into the brain archive. Okay.
Maybe it's not. No, this is close. It's something like this.
So how close does it have to be for me to give you credit for yes?
I mean, that's for you to decide. Oh gosh, now I feel like I'm really
So I become the arbiter of truth here.
A little bit. A little bit.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh, like I know I'm so close.
There's 9 words.
1, 2, 3, 4. I've only got 5, so okay.
There's 9 words.
There's 9 words? Okay.
Man, now I kind of want to just
However, one of the words is the.
I want to stick with not getting multiple choice now, just to see how close we've danced around it. Can you turn?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what you have, and then I'll make a judgment.
It feels. I know that I don't have it right.
I know I don't either if it's
I want to know if I'm in the zip code though.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
What'd you say?
I said the last enemy in life is death.
I had the greatest enemy to be conquered is death. Or something.
You guys are so stinking close.
I felt like it was because
So Ben says the last enemy in life is death, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And Jonathan says the greatest enemy to be conquered is death. The actual answer is the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death.
Oh, so we're like.
I know
You said the last, and you said last.
You are both equally distant from it.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I know. So it's like I feel like we
last.
either both sort of get it or both sort of don't get it.
That's what I'm thinking. I can't say that one of you is closer than the other.
Oh, man. But I do understand sort of like with where the story even eventually goes.
Yeah.
Why Harry would be like confused.
I think you both get credit for that one.
Okay.
I think you both get credit for that.
An honorary dad point.
I'll accept it.
That's
Hooray.
right. Who better than your dad to, let close enough is good enough. Horseshoes and Harry Potter quizzes.
Yes.
Jay versus Ben. Question number 7. Which school year were James and Lily when they started going out with each other?
Don't copy me. I feel like it's this. I feel like it's that. This is what comes to mind.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
7?
7th.
7th is correct.
Yes!
Question 7-7.
7-7. Oh, I see what they did.
I see what they did. I see what they
Oh,
did.
but this isn't necessarily
okay.
the 7th quiz question on the
Oh, that's
Pottermore
interesting.
quiz.
So it's just a happy accident.
Well.
How about that?
Yeah.
Question number 8. True or false?
Oh no.
Never get these.
Lily fancied James before he liked her.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
False.
False is correct.
Yeah.
Even I knew that one.
Yeah. Come on now.
Now,
Come on.
and I've only read the books once.
Lily could do better than James. We all know it. Okay.
Actually, I read them once and listened to them once. So does that count as twice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
definitely
absolutely
counts.
counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listening counts
Twice.
as reading.
I
Okay.
think this was one of the very first Super Carlin Brothers
I
videos
think
I
it
ever
was,
made.
yeah.
Is, did you read an audiobook?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're like mostly midway, So I, mean, I think
Yeah,
it's just
all
that,
right.
it's just that
Here we
time
go.
of the quiz. But actually,
Every
I do need to go because Dad is doing a story here, and I have to get the microphone to his camera guy. He has to leave, so
That doesn't make sense. Actually, I should take mine off too. But for real, if you guys didn't know, our dad is a news anchor here in Roanoke, and he is doing a story on Super Carlin Brothers. So if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description down below, or you can head over to WSLS.com. Hello and welcome everybody to the Scenic Route, where today we need to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Honey.
Now, I'm going to tell you that I absolutely love shopping online. From everything from household essentials to like gifts for my wife's birthday next week, which reminds me I should probably get on that. But I have to tell you that it is such a rare case that I get to that little coupon code section at the checkout window and actually have something to insert. And that is where Honey comes in clutch. Because Honey is a shopping cart tool that basically at checkout will scour the entire internet for the best available coupon code and then just automatically apply it. Just here recently at Super Carlin Brothers over on our gaming channel, we just started a brand new show called Box Breakers, which meant we needed to buy a ton of new lights, wires, and all sorts of other types of equipment. But my absolute favorite thing so far has got to be the Wheel of Energy. Oh, fighting. Cool. I wonder what that means. We also got this turntable so that when we show off the cards, we can be extra. Check it out. How cool is that? The point is, setting up for this show has not exactly been inexpensive, but it has been made just a little bit easier when this light in particular had a 20% off code that we were not expecting. And if not for Honey and that 20% off, the Wheel of Energy never happens. And best of all, it is free and ridiculously easy to do. All you have to do is download the extension and then at checkout, click search for codes and you're in business, saving money. It works on both desktop and iPhone, and if you don't already have it, then you could just quite literally be missing out on free savings because, again, it's absolutely free to download. Simply head on over to joinhoney.com/J versus B. Again, it's going to be joinhoney.com/J versus B. It is completely free. Link is in the description down below.
Well, I guess while Ben's off on the scenic route or whatever, I should tell you about today's other sponsor, ExpressVPN, because using a VPN is kind of like being on the scenic route. Like seriously, if you're using a streaming service like Netflix and you're not using ExpressVPN, then it's kind of like going to Harry Potter World and only seeing platform 9 3/4. Like, you are missing out on so much more of what it has to offer. Because here's the thing. Netflix has different content libraries with every country. So even though wherever you already have access to thousands of shows already, that's still only a fraction of what's actually available. But with ExpressVPN, you can virtually change your location so that Netflix will think you're watching from really wherever you want. So like if there's a show you've really been dying to watch, chances are it's available just on a different server. For example, a show that I constantly come back to like comfort food is Friends. But tragically, it is not on the US servers anymore. But you just log into ExpressVPN, change your location to the UK, refresh your page, and boom! Time to watch Friends. How you doing? But there are plenty of VPNs, so why ExpressVPN? Well, the answer is simple. It's just the fastest one. And since you're going to be streaming from apparently another country, you want the fastest one so you don't have any buffering problems. Plus, it's compatible across all of your devices, phones, laptops, tablets, smart TVs. And with servers in 94 different countries, you'll have access to thousands of new shows. And great news for all of our viewers. If you head over to expressvpn.com/jverseb, you can get an extra 3 months free. One more time, that is an extra 3 months free when you go to expressvpn.com/jverseb. Link is in the description down below.
And I'm back. Am I missing anything good?
Not at all.
Did you tell me about the WSLS thing?
You know what I did?
Did you tell me the link in the description down below?
I did.
Okay. You know what you're doing?
It is time now for the third Quizmaster question of the game. This question was submitted by Kelsey, Lena Palm, and Emily Stock, and is selected by the patrons. And the question is, when Lily and Severus had a disagreement, Lily called James something that gave Severus a new spring in his step. What did Lily call James?
Oh.
I got it.
Wow.
I got it.
You know this?
I know this. Yeah.
I know this moment.
Yeah. It's a big moment.
It's a big moment.
Just say Kelsey and Emily were spitting fire with questions this week.
I know. And Lena.
And Lena. Yeah. Well, this is the second one by Kelsey and Emily.
I know.
But also good job, Lena.
We see you. Thank you. What does she call him? I feel like Lily is a good judge of character. She really has got James pegged.
Yeah, it's almost as if her Patronus is a chillin'.
It's almost as if her Patronus is a chillin'.
Would make sense.
Oh man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Okay. For some reason, terms like mugwump are coming to head, and it's like, no, that's definitely more of like a political figure, obviously, with a majestic name like mugwump. Oh, it just flitted through my brain for a split second. It was there.
It was there and it's gone. I think I watched you spell it, so I think you got it right.
3, 2, 1.
Toe rag.
Toe rag.
A toe rag.
Yeah.
An arrogant toe rag is the official answer, but I'll give you both credit.
Yes.
Oh man, it came back. That was a prime example.
How did you get that?
It's like, this is the problem forever with me in trivia, is that it's like, I know the information is like, is there. It's the recall that I have trouble with.
Right.
It's like, I don't give like my folders good enough.
Suppose you weren't like hand paper towel or something.
The last quiz we did, Dad, I was going through, and every time I didn't know the answer, I would just write something like randomly that like sprang to brain. And each time I did it, it was shockingly close to like the correct thing.
Yeah.
Dr. Ike Raisin Beam.
Dr. Ike Razor Beam.
Yeah.
Raisin Beam.
Raisin.
His hated rival.
A dried grape
from University Tech.
Oh man.
Dr. Raisin Beam. Raisin Bean. That's even better.
Oh, it is even better.
He writes with gel pens.
Oh, he would.
Yeah. Raisin Bean.
Not nearly as good as fountain pens.
Okay, guys.
And Dad has lost the story.
Dad is just a lost ball in high weeds right now. That's right.
It's Harry Potter.
Well done.
An impressive likeness.
You can tell it's
like cross-eyed.
Because of how happy he is.
He's like, I'm the chosen one.
Question number 10. Who was the best man at James and Lily's wedding?
Mm-hmm. All right. We got this. No problemo. Ready?
Let's
3,
see it.
2, 1.
Sirius Black.
Sirius Black is correct.
Nice.
Ding, ding,
it was
ding,
him,
ding,
headmaster.
The one they all talk about. He's here, somewhere in the castle. Sirius Black.
Are we ready for question 11?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. When James asked Lily out in their 5th year, she said she wouldn't go out with him even if it was a choice between him and who or what.
Man, I don't know if I know. This doesn't even, like, ring a bell.
Yeah, it, like, rings a distant bell in my brain.
This is what just kind of came to my mind. But I don't know.
That's what came to my mind, but I also don't think this is right.
Well, let's turn, because sometimes I think it's more
gosh.
interesting when we take a stab in the darkness than it is actually be correct. Right? 3, 2, 1.
I said the Whomping Willow.
I also said the
Wow,
Whomping
maybe
Willow.
that's right.
It is not right.
Oh, man!
No, want to go to multiple choice?
I mean, I think we both got it wrong, but
You both got it wrong?
But-
I'm just curious.
Okay,
yeah.
All of these are reasonable multiple choice
Okay.
answers.
Okay, give us the
Yeah.
Okay,
A
so
through D.
just real quick. A, Dementor. B, a troll. C, a flobberworm. D, a giant squid.
the giant squid.
Giant squid.
Giant squid is the answer.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
you know
Man.
what? I also thought of flobberworm, but that didn't make sense. I thought Whomping Willow, maybe because that's sort of like in keeping with that particular group of characters like Ark at Hogwarts.
It's true, yeah, like, because they they plant the Whomping Willow for Lupin.
Yeah.
So,
It's time for the 4th Quizmaster question of the game. This question submitted by Morgan, selected by the patrons. What is the last correspondence Petunia and Vernon receive from Lily and James?
the last correspondence.
correspondence received from Lily and James.
The last-
okay, I think I have it.
The last correspondence that the Dursleys received from Lily and James.
That's correct.
Now I am rethinking. Now I have to rethink it. I'm gonna feel dumb, but if I got it wrong,
It's a good question, Morgan.
I'm gonna say
All the multiple choice answers that are given here would all be reasonable answers.
Okay.
okay.
All right, so yeah, 3, 2, 1.
But a wedding invitation.
I said invitation to Harry's first birthday.
Neither one is correct.
Ah.
The multiple choice were a letter saying goodbye because they had to go into hiding, an apology from James for upsetting Vernon, an invitation to their wedding was one of the potential answers, but it was incorrect, Jonathan. And the correct answer, Ben, you were close, but you missed by a year. The correct answer is Harry's birth announcement.
Oh,
Man.
man.
Because-
okay, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say because Harry's birthday, Lily and James are killed on Halloween, and Harry's birthday is July 31st. So for their last correspondence to have been 3 months prior would have felt like ish, but they were also in hiding.
Yeah.
Next question, number 13. When they lived in Godric's Hollow, who was the neighbor that came for Harry's birthday tea?
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Throw the back shot.
Fill the back shot.
And that is correct.
Okay, but how could she come visit them?
I suppose it could have not been at the house.
The birthday?
Yeah.
That would seem reckless.
It would seem reckless.
Is it possible they weren't quite... No, but they must have been in hiding by then because
Sirius didn't go.
Sirius didn't go and James is feeling housesick. So that seems sus.
It does seem sus, especially because the entire reason we know what happens is in Lily's letter to Sirius, specifically because he couldn't come to the birthday.
Yeah.
Let's go to question number 14. In a letter that Lily wrote to Sirius, what does she reveal was her, James, and Harry's pet?
Aha. We can tell you who it is, too.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Cat.
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 Namely,
Crookshanks.
Crookshanks.
Crookshanks
That's a
was
wee thing.
originally the Potter's cat.
Almost definitely.
Okay.
Why? Look at this. Who's Crookshanks' best friend? Sirius Black. How long has Crookshanks been at the Magical Menagerie? Longer than anyone can remember.
And the Potter's had a cat.
And
What
the
happened to
Potter's
the
had a
cat?
cat. What happened to the cat? We don't know. Obviously, it escaped, picked up at the Magic Menagerie, lived there longer than anyone could remember until Hermione bought it in year 3, where it reunited with its old buddy, Sirius Black.
Sirius Black. Old pal.
Old pal.
Yep.
The final Quizmaster question of the game. This question submitted by Asa and selected by the patrons. What kind of magic did Ollivander say Lily and James' wands were extra suitable for? And you get a point for each. This was submitted as 2 separate questions. It's being presented as one, but there are actually 2 answers.
Nope, I got it.
Each of their wands were particularly good at what magic?
Yeah. It's like, yeah. It makes sense. It's like they would teach a class on this kind of magic.
Now I'm confusing a bunch of different things. Anyway, I'll just try it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Lily, charms, James, transfiguration.
Jonathan is correct.
Boom.
Okay, I said Lily, transfiguration, and James the ADA.
No, because it's James can transform into the stag, and Lily casts the Fidelius charm. Not the Fidelius charm. Sacrificial love.
Man, okay. Well, so I lost, as per the customs.
So that was the quiz, guys.
That was the quiz.
I win.
I win. You win again.
Yes.
This time.
We did it, J-Fan.
I feel like your audience is growing. I think that for a long time I was the underdog, and now I've just lost for so long that I've sort of just like fell into like Cleveland Browns territory, where it's like neither endearing. It's just like
embarrassing a
right.
little.
Right, yeah, it's not like the incorrigible underdog. Now it's just sort of like, come on, man.
Right, yeah. There's always the underdog and the overdogs, but it's like you go to the Super Bowl, it's not like people aren't rooting for the Patriots, you know? It's like,
are you saying you're the Patriots?
I am absolutely not saying I'm the Patriots.
If you're the Patriots, I get it.
You know?
See how many fans that makes you.
They won a lot of Super Bowls, so I'm saying.
It's true. It's true. And now we need to give a huge thank you to these Quizmasters who support us over on Patreon.
Big shout out to Kelsey, Lena Palm, Emily Stock, Morgan, Asa, and Peyton Vo for submitting questions that made it into today's video.
Yes, in case you are curious how you could be the type of person who is submitting a question, all you have to do is head on over to patreon.com, select the Quizmaster tier, and before each episode of Jay vs. Ben, we will poll you to get the best and most challenging questions.
Yes. So you can continue to stump us week in and week out. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, our patrons. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Also, a special thanks to our dad for hosting this episode. Don't forget to go check out the story he's doing about SuperCarlinBrothers. And if you'd like to see more James and Lily action, you can check out why James's sacrifice didn't count by clicking this video right here. But otherwise, until next time, bye!